time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. There's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
The 3rd down run with Blue. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play block and a new set of downs.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun is Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Manages a gain of 8 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Caught near the goal line. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here it was sharp, it was crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights, and the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Dylan Laube on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go. Hey. Green Egg shot.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
This is Genty on second. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
And the Cowboys bringing on an extra DB here. Third down coming. Play action. Here's Smith. On target to Thornton. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strip. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 48-yard line.
And off to Genty. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Another give here to Genty. Up a tackle, but he lost the football. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so the Raiders hang on to possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Escapes the pocket. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10. Up the middle, Blue. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Prescott here from the gun. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Prescott now off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go.
Now Dak to throw. Still has some space inside the 35. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That play good for 17 on a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And start the drive with blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. He loses the football, and the Raiders get to it. And they can't cobble a return together, but they do have the football. They've got it on their side of the field. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to another. You just feel that energy being sucked out of them. It's not to take advantage of it, just stings that much more.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
Back to Genty. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. Third down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
On third down, Genty. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up. A.J. Cole on the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His work begins at the 31. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. He gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Dak off the play fake. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Again, it's blue. This is going to be downhill. It's about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Dak to the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there, like connect. Second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Throwing again is Dak. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Genty from the gun. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He's fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier, and now totally stuffed on that one.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He'll take it past the midfield stripe and start to push into Cowboys territory. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Smith on 3rd and short. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
Giving this to Genty. Has a lane inside the 25. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
They're on the 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Who gets it? And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Cowboys with a chance to break this tie. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Prescott to throw. is caught by Blue. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Prescott on 1st and 10. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, well, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Raheem Mostert the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. No motion to Lamb right. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Caught by his back. This is taken ahead to the 42. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. From the 42. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's right near that 1st down marker as the stop is made at the 48.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Throwing again, Prescott. Go to the right side, is caught by Ferguson. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Here we go.
Dak throwing again. He finds Pickens left side. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Raiders side of the field. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running. Prescott to throw once more. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting to completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Operating now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll run this with Blue. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. That 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. The 3rd down run with Blue. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
They put a receiver in motion right. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 40-yard line.
for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a biggest first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
This is Genty on second. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Hold on. 49, flip it off, 49.
And go play fake here with Smith. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, or simply threw it away.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down, a run with Williams. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboy ball carrier brought down at the 23-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun is Prescott. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Play action now for Prescott. Chased out to his right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jeremy Chin has got it.
Well, I'm hit, man. I got to admire the guts, the willingness to continue to challenge the coverage, even with 2 interceptions already. But there's his 3rd strike. And no, it's not baseball, but he definitely has to be smarter with what he's doing with the football.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Genty. And he strides quickly, headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. Point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
28. Cowboys 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams.
Oh, man, that just stuns you. That's exactly what you not think is going to happen on a first down run. Likely need now a big gain on second to try to get back on schedule.
16-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Prescott. Caught by the open man. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Hits the 20. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. George Pickens the touchdown.
The kicker on
That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Come on, set. You're not even set.
Here's Genty running right. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. Shotgun snap to Smith. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll whip this one up to the 28. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
That's a gain of 3.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's third and 5.
You're not even set.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. On the move, headed right. To the outside, it's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. No surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Yeah, here we go.
They just get the play off. Dumped off to his running back. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. All right, so we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Dak now from the gun. He's got it complete. it to Pickens. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Raiders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey. Finish it.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Flush down the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
I love a good bootleg just like every other quarterback does. And bootlegs are most effective, Kate, when you're running it first and you deceive that defense. But if you're not running it, or it's a poor fake, or you got a defense that is sound, or you have the opportunity to get hit in the face in less than 2 seconds, just like that.
On good plays. Now they've got 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Another give here to Jency. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. This is Jency. This one's brought to a halt at about the 46-yard line. That was the biggest 3-yard gain you're going to see because instead of a turnover on downs, Brock, it gets them a first.
Kate, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage. But it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Pass caught by Jack Bench. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Smith on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And off to Jency. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
It's complete. This is Bowers. Touchdown! The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. One after from Carlson is up and good. And the Raiders stretch their lead to 21.
Cowboys 14.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play.
These defensive ends today are so good, Kate, with their hands, and it's often right off the jump. If you can win with your hands, if you can create space, you can get a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Prescott here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. So now it's going to be third and long. Now Dak to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Into the hands of Pickens. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, Brock, and the huge play extends this drive. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Off the play fake, it's Prescott. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the point after.
And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys get it back to a 14-point game.
Cowboys 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Laube with the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. They'll toss it. Genty. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case, a toss. Make sure you threaten to the outside.
Here we go, hey.
We're going to pass it here. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to third down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing on third, Smith. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never ever as an offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Here's Dak. This one falls incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it's going to be second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Back to the air, Prescott. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
And it's third down.
Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3-and-out.
Yeah, kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to have first and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of their biggest plays in the game, and it comes on a fourth down gamble.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10. Pitch play to Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing